when a team of preservationists began scanning the crumbling walls of Alcatraz prison. They expected to find little more than rust, dust, and decay. But what they uncovered shocked even the most seasoned historians. Hidden behind a sealed wall and touched for decades was a secret room that no one knew existed. And what lay inside has completely rewritten the history of America's most infamous prison. For years, Alcatraz, known as the Rock, was the ultimate symbol of isolation and punishment. Surrounded by freezing waters and treacherous currents, it was believed to be inescapable. From 1934 to 1963, the prison housed some of America's most dangerous criminals: Saul Capone, George Machine Gun Kelly, and the Birdman of Alcatraz. Every inch of the island was thought to have been mapped, studied, and documented. But in early 2025, new ground-penetrating radar scans revealed something no one had ever seen before. A hollow space buried deep beneath one of the oldest cell blocks. At first, researchers assumed it was a collapsed tunnel or a storage cavity. But as digital imaging mapped out the dimensions, it became clear it wasn't natural. This was an intentionally sealed room, built with reinforced walls and hidden behind layers of brick and concrete. The discovery immediately sparked curiosity. Why would anyone go to such lengths to conceal a room inside a maximum security prison? The National Park Service authorized a controlled excavation. Using delicate tools and drones equipped with micro cameras, experts began to remove debris. As the first camera broke through the wall, what it revealed sent chills through everyone watching. Inside was a perfectly preserved room, untouched since the mid-20th century. The air inside was stale and heavy, and the walls were covered in faded writing, cryptic messages, names, and what appeared to be escape plans. Drawn in charcoal on a rusted metal table sat a stack of notebooks, each filled with coded text, sketches of the prison layout, and what seemed like detailed notes on guard rotations. Historians were stunned. These weren't official documents, they were the private records of inmates, likely from the 1940s or 50s. The content suggested that at least one group of prisoners had discovered this secret space and used it as a meeting place, possibly to plan an escape. But the strangest discovery came next. In the corner of the room stood a wooden crate covered in decades of dust. When opened, it revealed a collection of personal items, hand-carved figurines, makeshift tools, a harmonica, and a faded photograph of 3 men standing near the prison laundry room. Faces that don't match any official inmate records. Some experts now believe the sealed room might have been connected to the famous 1962 escape attempt, when Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers vanished from their cells, leaving behind dummy heads and a raft made of raincoats. Could this hidden space have been their workshop or even their last known location before disappearing forever? Adding to the mystery, forensic analysis revealed traces of fresh water, unusual for a sealed underground chamber. Some speculate that it could have been part of a secret tunnel system leading toward the shore, possibly confirming long-debated theories that more escape attempts occurred than were ever reported. The U.S. government has since restricted access to the chamber, citing ongoing research and preservation concerns. However, leaked photos and scans have circulated online, showing eerie details: a handprint frozen in dust, a crude map of San Francisco Bay scratched into the floor, and the words "The tide will take us home" scrawled along one wall. Historians say this discovery could force a complete reevaluation of Alcatraz's history. Far from being an impenetrable fortress, the evidence suggests that inmates were far more resourceful and, perhaps, more successful at escaping than officials ever admitted. The sealed room also hints that some parts of the prison's past were deliberately hidden, possibly to maintain the legend of Alcatraz's impossible escape. For decades, people have wondered what really happened on that foggy night in 1962 when the 3 men vanished. Now, with this sealed chamber uncovered, the mystery deepens. Did they use this secret room to plan their freedom? Did they make it out alive? Or was this their final hiding place, sealed away by guards who wanted the story buried forever? Whatever the truth, The discovery proves one thing: Alcatraz still has secrets to tell. Beneath its cold, silent halls, history continues to whisper from the shadows. And with every new revelation, the rock reminds us that even the most secure prison in the world can't contain its mysteries forever.